We're here in Ames, Iowa at Iowa State with new Cyclones soccer coach Tony Minatta. Coach, tell us what's different with the Iowa State program now with you being in charge of it.
Really, I just try to implement a very consistent approach that we had very detailed plans going into it of how we wanted to play and what we were going to do to train the players to play that way. And I feel that our job as a staff is to put the team into the best possible position to succeed. So we're trying to create an environment where they can flourish as players and develop and really feel as though they're in a place where we're fostering that type of environment.
Talked to one of your players who said that you kind of have a scientific approach and everything's mapped out and everything. Is that part of it to kind of tell them exactly what's going to be going on with each practice and everything?
Yes, when I was, I've done a lot of coaching training. I was in Italy for a week and I watched how the Italian national team approach their training, and the Italians leave no stone unturned. And for me, I wanted to, every session builds into the next session, which builds into the next session, which builds into where we're going to be at for the game. And I want them to have a clear understanding of what we're doing each day so that they can go into it feeling a little bit more comfortable and have an idea, so it's not something new to them or thrown at them where they're trying to figure out on the fly.
And you've got a really young team, 20 freshmen or sophomore, according to the way I counted up the roster, only 6 seniors. With the young team, is that a blessing and a curse, or how's that all going to work out, you think? Is there an inexperience factor at all?
You know, it's interesting is four of the what will be sophomores were starters as freshmen last year. And we're actually getting 3 starters in this year who didn't play last year. So the senior class, although there's not that many of them, they'll all be playing, they'll all be making an impact. And what they've done up to this point has really showed those younger players what it is to play at this level, the work rate and the commitment that you need.
Last year, you were interim coach when the team made it to the Big 12 championship for the first time since 2007. Is there momentum from that? Was that kind of one of the building blocks to say, okay, we got that far, now we want to take it a step further?
Absolutely. The work rate that these individuals are showing here, definitely they're in a mindset where they want to not just get back to the tournament, but do something different when they get back there in terms of winning a game for the first time. Iowa State's been to the tournament before, and actually they advanced, but it was on a penalty shootout, so it actually didn't go down as a win. And looking at it, you know, when you're in last place for year after year after year, a lot of times you're looking at it as a jersey and you're just losing to the jersey, where now these ladies feel as though they can go out and compete with anybody and they're not nervous about having to play some of the upper echelon teams.
That's new Iowa State coach for soccer here, Tony Minatta from Iowa State, and reporting from Ames, Iowa for the Big 12 Digital Network, I'm Wendell Barnhouse.